when they're winning.
Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Yes. And that one's good, Irving.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Fires for three. Good. Irving's got 10 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
From deep three-point range, the shot misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And they're able to recover. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. James, the pass to Love. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Shoots from 14. And it comes off the front of the rim. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Smith. Outside Irving. The three. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Frye's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. James comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Irving dishes to Mozgov. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Mozgov's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Frye.
Frye with the bucket.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving for three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Smith with it. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. It's taken away by Smith. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
LeBron James.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
That's good.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Here's Irving. And the shot is good.
Assisted by
Irving's got 14 points.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. LeBron drives in, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. James has got 4 points this quarter. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
The drive by LeBron. On its way from Irving for 2. And the shot falls short this time.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Cleveland on defense after LeBron James's miss. The drive by Love. Out to Smith. The shot will not go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. James, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Shumpert is checked in for James. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Here's Smith. They get it back. And here's Fry for three. But he recovers it to the inside. Mozgov with the steal. LeBron drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That's J.R. Smith.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Cleveland shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
In the corner, it's James. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
James against LeBron. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 16. He feeds it to James. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
LeBron drives in. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Irving. He's got 14. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 17. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Love from the what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And